is he?
He's in Ethiopia.
Right now he's there?
He was just there.
For how long?
I don't know. I was talking to No, he was allowed to.
Well,
it
of
was
course, that's what they all walk around with.
No, that's so rude.
Growing up, I was not as close with my parents because I liked being alone. And so my brother and sister definitely had more time with my parents, especially being that my sister was the first kid and my brother was the last. I got into Earth and Planetary Sciences around 11th grade. I'm going to be doing Air Force ROTC, which means that I will be doing Air Force training during college.
And how did you settle on the Air Force instead of Army or Navy or?
I think it was just the one that I gravitated towards the most, being that I'm interested in space and therefore aerospace and the idea of flight. My favorite planet is probably Jupiter. In recent years, they've been doing a lot of studies on their weather patterns because it is a gas planet. I think it's insanely beautiful and very chaotic. Backup planet. Backup planet. Also one that I probably cannot go to, Pluto, which is the dwarf planet, because there's so much controversy surrounding it, but it's so alive, and I don't know, there's something about it that I just absolutely love. I think Sublime is one of the best examples would be outer space, because it is beautiful and it is unknown, and it is kind of terrifying in that sense. I definitely think that art has an influence on space. I just think that there's like a huge progress loop there. And I definitely got that idea from Alexander Calder, who I learned about when I was in 4th grade. Calder was making art during the space race. A lot of his mobiles are very eerie and they float and they move at their own pace. The greatest moment in my life doesn't exist yet. I don't think it does because there's just so much more that I have to do. I don't see family and relationships getting in the way of that. I hope that everyone that is involved in my life understands my passion and supports whatever I would choose to do. Our imagination is allowed to be free because there are not that many restraints on our understanding of space. The more we learn, it only allows us to dream even bigger and imagine even more. Leaving the atmosphere of Earth would be unearthly. It wouldn't be something that I would probably be able to put into words. I'd hope it would just be enlightening in a way where it doesn't fade after it's happened. It's not something that you kind of then just carry on with your life. It's something that always impacts you forever, and that whenever you're working or you're just thinking alone, that moment kind of comes back to your head. You're like, oh my God, that happened. And then it just never, you're never the same because of it.